Murder by the Book. It's a murder mystery dinner party experience, all for the Stars and Stripes Museum executive assistants and cast member. Natalie Gerald is joining me now on the live line. Natalie, did I say your name right?
Hi. Yes, ma'am, you did.
Awesome sauce. Okay, so I've had a lot of these on the air, and the one question I've never asked is, do you go up to the tables when you are performing in this murder mystery, or are you on a stage? I've always wondered that, and I've always forgotten to ask.
No, that's okay. For this one, this year is a little bit different. We are doing a full play while the guests are eating a full catered dinner. In the years past, it has been a little bit more of a walk around, talk to the characters, and figure out kind of more of a who did it. And this year's a little bit different, where you're going to get a full play where the cast members have been working really hard to memorize lines, but they are going to interact a little bit with the crowd as well.
Okay, cool. I think it's better when you don't go table to table because you can't remember who you said to what.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It'll be more of a, yes, ma'am, it'll be more of watching a play, and they get to kind of just enjoy it and laugh and still kind of figure out, the kind of whodunit situation, and the cast members will kind of break the third wall and go out and talk to them or kind of interact. But, yeah, it'll be more of a get to enjoy and just kind of watch kind of a movie.
You're a glutton for punishment because you decided to not only take on the event but also be in the play. Way to go,
yes.
girl. Yeah.
Thankfully, well, my part's small, so that helps that I don't have to memorize quite as many lines as the people that I so lovingly roped into doing it. But
I remember every lyric from every song in the 80s, and I know it's cliche because then I can't remember what I came in the bathroom for, but I'm calling my animals by the wrong names. I am so tired all the time. You've got to be exhausted. So remembering lines, people, it's hard to just remember your lines when you're over the age of 15.
Honestly, it is, and I'm not didn't do a lot of things like this growing up. I played a lot of sports. I didn't do a lot of theater type things, but I enjoy it. Is fun, and I definitely give it to those who do it as a hobby or community theater or for a living, because we have a couple of people who've done it for several years for different groups, and they do such a good job. And even a few people who are brand new to this year, I've just been so impressed by the way they've really taken the time to memorize lines, and it's such a good group doing it together.
Yeah, it's fun. And so a good experience for you, but it all culminates in a good experience for the Stars and Stripes Museum.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so how much are tickets?
Tickets are $50 a person. That includes drinks and dinner, full catered meal. We're having Karen Campbell with Tasteful Creations. She does a great job. She's doing a good meal. And then we do have some people who have sponsored tables. We very quickly, at the very end of last week, are full as far as the our actual ticket sales. We needed those numbers on Friday. But we do want to offer, if anyone's listening today, this morning, we do have a couple sets of two people tickets that I do have room for in a couple tables. So if someone wanted to call the museum today at our number at 573-568-2055 and specifically mention this morning, then we would have a couple available.
Okay, so do it because it's $50. It's dinner and a show. It's a catered dinner with drinks. Everything's included, and you get to have fun. So then, does everybody guess who they think it was?
We might have an opportunity for people to kind of, hey, who do you think? But because it is a little bit more of a play, almost when I say movie, style, that it just keeps going. We're not going to have an intermission. I'm hoping guests will ask among themselves, but we won't have a write-in or anything. They'll kind of catch on. But there is a good twist at a couple points towards the end of it. So hopefully it'll be a little bit of a surprise too.
Do you know how much I hate intermissions?
Yeah. Well, we were afraid. We're not going to let people have the opportunity to leave. We're going to make them stay. Well, and I think most people who, if you've ever been to a dinner theater at a church or at a community theater, they typically, you don't have the time. We typically need to keep going. And I think it's better for everybody at the end of the day.
I think so, too. I mean, if you got to pee, you got to pee. You just miss,
yes, we're going to let
35 seconds or something. Big deal. Come back.
Right.
Yeah. I hate half-hour intermissions because then you're like, well, I'm not even really in the mood to go sit back down.
Exactly.
So I don't like that. So if you mention that you heard her this morning, you can get a hold of her and still get tickets for 2 people at smaller tables that they're going to add on. Girl, you went from needing help to filling the house.
Absolutely, yes. So we appreciate, you having us on this morning. But, yeah, it filled up very quickly towards, just even Thursday night, Friday, to where I had to say, okay, for caterer's sake, we really need to put a stop. But it's a good problem to have. It's a blessing, people are hopefully something unique that, it's not like an event that happens all the time around here, and that they'll get a fun way to support the museum and its mission.
It's like watching a game of Clue. It's fun. It
is,
fun.
yeah.
It's super cool. All right, who's your character?
I play Emily Dickinson. All of our characters are famous authors throughout history. So what makes it a little element to make it a little bit more fun is that they, none of these people would have been alive at the same time.
Yeah.
We have Edgar Allan Poe, Agatha Christie, Mark Twain. So there's a couple, very well-known ones that people are familiar with. So it's fun because they really kind of take little stabs at each other throughout the play.
So, Emily, you have a small role in your Emily Dickinson?
Yes.
My goodness.
Well, I guess for the sake of the play,
Yeah.
she doesn't have as many lines. She's a poet, so she kind of has some depressing poetry thrown in there. But yeah, there's a few that it still kind of makes it fun. It's a good group.
And then all the money goes to the Stars and Stripes Museum, which you use to keep it upkeep and nice for everybody to come check it out.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it just goes directly back to the museum. We are a non-for-profit, and so everything is by private donation. And we're really blessed to have the community support for things like this, that we can continue to make updates. Another unique thing about the event is we are holding it in the new edition that just recently opened up in the last few months. And it's its own building, kind of multi-purpose, to where we can use for exhibits. It's our World War II room, and then we also can move it around a little bit to hold larger events like this and have tables and kind of make it what we need it for.
Oh,
so
great.
that contributions help continue to do things like that.
Excellent. What night of the week does May 2nd fall on?
It is a Friday night.
Okay, well, that's why you're full. Because when people hold things on Wednesdays and Thursdays, people got to work and they can't get there.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had time to come to this. I've got 2 birthday parties that weekend, so
yeah, it is. It's hard because you start getting into graduations, and there's really no perfect time. But I'm grateful that we've seen a good response, for it coming up. But yeah, our doors will open at 5:30, and then we plan to start. People can grab their food around 6, and then we'll try to start the show around 6:15.
Excellent. Murder by the Book, a murder mystery dinner party experience. It's May 2nd. At the Stars and Stripes Museum. It's $50 a person. You're having it there at the museum, right?
Yes, ma'am, we are, which is really exciting because I know a few times other events we've had to use other facilities, but the last 3 events, which we've had in the last 3 months, we've been able to hold everything at the museum with this new space.
All right. Well, you have break a leg, my dear.
Thank you.
Assistant. It's funny how you say thank you to that because it means good luck.
Right.
Executive assistant and cast member Emily Dickinson, Stars and Stripes Museum, Murder by the Book dinner party experience. Natalie Gerald, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Have fun.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.